I'm Andrew.
And I'm Leslie. Welcome back to Fun with the Friedmans.
Sorry it's been so long since we've talked to you. We've been having too much fun.
Way too much fun. And so we have, oh my gosh, so many videos we need to make because stuff is crazy here.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're having a great time. And so we've got lots of things to tell you about. But today we wanted to tell you about something, very special about Leslie.
So I started taking ballet classes when I was like 28-ish, like late 20s. And one of the things I wanted to do when we came here is to take ballet classes.
Yeah, and so Leslie got like a private instructor, and she was preparing
in
for
the
the
US.
ballet classes in the U.S.
Yes.
Because she was worried, about having an Eastern European ballet instructor, and maybe that they would be very difficult on her, and that maybe her childhood ballet classes might have not prepared her for such an experience.
My childhood? Way back when she was a little 27-year-old.
Well, I meant, when you were like really young.
Yeah, I didn't have ballet when I was really young.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, so I find this ballet studio that, I don't want to say like specializes, but they do little kids, but they also have a lot of adult classes.
Yeah.
And so I specifically do not want to be taking ballet with like a bunch of 16-year-olds. So I sign up for the classes. I get like a 4-pack pass. So like I have to commit, like I have to go to these. So I go through and I look at all the classes and I go with the easiest possible class. It is literally called Ballet ABC.
And you're thinking like, oh, I'll go to this class. I'm going to blow them away. They're going to be like, man, she is a pro. We need to put her in the prime feature role of our next dance.
Was not expecting that. Not expecting that. But so I go to this class. So the description of the class is like, if you're a beginner, if you've never danced before, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, this is a good place to start. Like, even though I had danced and I felt confident in my skills, I felt like it was better to, blow them out of the water and then move up.
Yeah.
So I go the first day and I go up to the teacher and have this like really awkward conversation. Like hey, first of all, in Polish, I'm like, hey, do you speak English? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, that is great. Because regardless of what language you teach this class in, if you have any feedback for me personally, like it needs to be in English.
Yep.
Because I'm just imagining in the middle of this 20-person class, like there's a lot of women in this, and they're all women in this class, him being like coming up to me and being like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not what Polish sounds like, by the way.
That was Polish. So he's like, oh yeah, no problem, that's great, ballet, it is the movement. I say a lot of things based on just how your body looks. And I'm like, great, whatever. Y'all, it was like the hardest class I've ever taken in my life. It was, if you know anything about ballet, like a lot of times you're at the bar, and the bar is easier because it's like something to hold on to, right?
Yeah,
like so you don't fall over and die.
Point of contact.
Yeah, no bar work. We were center, which means you are holding yourself up and doing everything from like full turns, like very advanced stuff. And I forgot, when I was talking to the teacher, he was like, oh, you've danced before. And I said, yeah. He goes, why are you in this class? Like, you're about to find out, buddy. Like,
yep.
I didn't say it was good. I just said I danced before. And needless to say, nobody was blown out of the water. It was good. I held my own. And I left, and I couldn't walk for a week. Like a straight week.
You were like an old woman, like groaning and moaning and complaining about steps.
It was lots of groaning and moaning. And so the next week, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I'm like, well, I got to go back. Because I also have like 3 more passes.
Yeah.
So
they have to be used this month.
And they have to be used this month, yes. Yeah. So I sign up for a stretching class. It is literally called stretching. Okay? I'm like, seems, maybe this is more my speed. I go to the stretching class. It's great. It's challenging. We're doing like full splits and stuff, but I don't feel like I'm leaving about to die.
Although you did mention that the instructor was going around and he would like push you as you were stretching and go, "Oh wow, so flexible."
He said he'd come over and be like, kind of like like try to get you to, stretch a little more. He's like, "Wow, you're so flexible."
And meanwhile, Leslie was dying on the inside.
So the next day, once again, I've never had a stretching class where I couldn't like move my body afterwards. Like that was absolutely ridiculous. So fast forward, I've done 2 stretching classes at this point, 2 ABC classes, have not died. Although the last ABC class that I did Tuesday, I came home and it looked like I had gone swimming. Like I
You were drenched
was
in sweat.
drenched in sweat. Like we're in this room and like nobody has air conditioning here, and so but the windows are open and it's like it's probably 65 out.
Yeah.
So it was cool enough, but we were working really hard, and the other women were like kind of sweaty.
Yeah.
I was literally like drenched, and I was just waiting for the teacher to be like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need help?" I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
So this is my ballet experience. I plan on continuing to go.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. You know, you're really adapting well in Wrocław, and you're getting out and about. We've got a couple other stories to tell. You went to Stockholm recently.
Yes, I did some time in Stockholm. Not that I could walk around because I was like, everything hurts. But yes, we went to Stockholm. We did like some river cruises here. We've
gone to a number of parties, lots of Polish parties, lots of things to tell you about.
Very special in and of its right. And I think, stay tuned because we should do Polish parties next.
Yeah. Polish party sounds like a fun topic because they're good. They're really good parties.
They're something special all to themselves. So stay tuned, stay on here, and the next video coming up will be Polish parties.
Great seeing you. Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.